back with another Larry Bird video, man. I might have to go Larry Bird over LeBron. I've been thinking about it, but I don't know. I still don't know. I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know. Hey, I've been watching Bird, bro. Y'all got me rethinking everything. Now, go ahead and get your video. We ain't about to do too much talking, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what's going on, man. No cow, man.
My first 2 games were Michael Jordan and then Larry Bird. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tear Larry Bird's ass. So Larry heard me say to the coach, put me in, because Charles Barkley came in drunk as hell, right? He was hurting that day.
And I was blasted. I'm not gonna lie. And we had a lunch. We were doing shots and everything.
Was that the only time you played while intoxicated?
No.
No.
Oh, we gotta watch some Charles Barkley stories. I ain't know Charles Barkley was playing drunk.
And Charles Barkley comes to the game hungover. You know? You could smell it on him. Boy smells like a sailor, man. Like possum nuts, you know? So
I don't remember anything about that game. First of all, I was so pissed, but I was so drunk, too.
The ball movement by the Sixers. And
Oh!
Charles takes a tumble.
So I get a call from my agent, and he says, I think we got a deal. You're going to the Lakers. And I was so excited. So me and my boys went out to celebrate. We started getting drunk in the middle of the day. My agent calls me back about 3 hours later. He said, the Sixers pull out the deal. And we got a game that night. I have no idea what happened that game.
Hold on, he's supposed to go to the Lakers with Magic and Kareem? Bro, they won 10 in a row.
You know your stats? Did you?
I do not even remember the game, actually.
Larry Bird comes in the game, they started, and he goes, Charlie, you been out all night, right? Boom, he starts lightening up Charles Barkley.
Bird for 3.
Bop. Nah, that's crazy.
Charlie was in his face. Larry Bird just rose up. Nothing but net.
Nothing
Larry Bird's
but.
like, oh, you been out all night, huh?
Right.
Oof, take that. Gives him about 10 points real
So
quick.
he smelled it on him.
Smelling on him, right? So then he be look over our coach, Jim Lionel, as he backpedaled back Larry Bird. He goes, give me somebody else. So they put in Rick Mahorn, and he look at Rick and say, if you got a whole ass, you got to make 2 trips, boy. You can't check me. Why?
Oh, my God. Larry Bird was out here talking like, man, bro, I wish I was born in this time, bro. I want to see this live.
Bagley for Bird. Down the lane. 2 more.
Then he went over to Rick Mahorn. Come on, Rick, you can't check me. You too big. Boom. Finish Rick off. Then he go, give me that guy over there, Armin Gillian. And Armin Gillian come in. And one thing about Armin, people thought when they passed the ball into the post with Armin Gillian, he wouldn't pass it back out. It's because they kept trading him so many times, and he was colorblind. That's why he held onto the ball. He didn't know what team he was on. That's true story. Then he went over to Armin Gillian. Come on, Armin.
Hold on. You don't know what team he on. Hold on. What?
You still colorblind? Bring your ass out here. Boom. So I'm the only one left. Yeah, always talking, man.
Armin went to the left hand, spun it off the board, and we're tied at 6. Bird back quickly.
So I'm saying, so I'm like, put me in.
They should have had them mic'd up, bro.
Right? So the whole time I'm going,
Put me
Coach,
in.
put me in the game. Put me in, Coach. I want him.
You want him, huh?
So now he's lightening up on him again.
Which puts him 3rd in the league behind Charles, who is 2nd.
Oh, my God. Come here. Bop.
And he struts back like only Larry Bird can do. You know, he trotted back. He looks over at the bench and he goes, hey, Coach, put the rookie in. I was like, yeah, put me in. You better not hope you don't put me in. And then Jimmy goes, Jay, go get him. And the guy, Coach, I'm the only one left, right? So he put me in. And I go in, yeah, what you want to do? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get it on. So I went out there, I said, come on, man, let's go. Go. He gave me a pump fake, man, back in the day. I could jump that high. And he gives me a pump fake, and I jumped clear across his head. I jumped up in there, came back down. He said, stupid, bap, hit a 3. And when I come back down, he looks at me and goes, stupid rookie, boom, and hits a 3-pointer. Bird open. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's one. He's Larry Bird. You know, and now the only thing that's going on my mind is all the white people in Knickerbocker watching this, right? So I live in the Lower East Side, and we have a bridge that separates pretty much the white from the black. Because the Manhattan Bridge, the Italians and Irish live in Knickerbocker, and they were all Larry Bird fans. We were all Julius Erving fans. So all growing up, I used to cry every time Larry Bird got the best of Julius Erving.
They go to Bird, isolated with Jay, spins around.
And Jay knew he was beat.
So when I finally got drafted and I got a chance to play against Larry Bird, and I knew everybody in Knickerbocker, all Irish, Catholic, Italians were going to be watching, all the brothers and black and brown people going to be watching on this side. I was like, all right, second game in the NBA. Here we go, baby, showtime. So I'm like, okay, the next time I'm just going to play him this way. I'm not going to jump.
Right.
So I was like, okay, next time I ain't going to jump. So he looked at me and said, oh, you ain't going to jump? Bap! Hit another one. And he's laughing hysterically. Goes, you're not going to jump against the Birdman? Whap! Hits another one.
Up front. Bird open.
That boy Bird was
So
nasty.
6 points in not 25 seconds. So I'm going, shit, now what do I do? So I'm caught between the fart and the shit. So I'm just, I'm like half jumping, half jumping. I look like a damn orangutan. What to do? What to do? Now I'm panicking, and he just gives me a pump fake, crosses over, hits another.
Bird across the lane, draws foul.
I got 9 points now, Ben. 9, and it's 3 straight times down. So I'm starting to think when we run back down, maybe I shouldn't play basketball. Maybe I wasn't that good. Now I'm running back down, listening to what my daddy said. Boy, you should have been a brick mason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can't
Boy, you should have been a brick mason now.
play in this damn league. These boys is good. Maybe I should have been a brick mason. You know, what the hell am I doing here? I can't go home now. If this guy scores one more bucket, I'm thinking
Over.
suicide. It really was. I was like, what the? That's how bad. I went back down, and I was like, well, I bet you can't take me in the post. He goes, you came back down again, right? I said, I bet you can't take me on the post. Post me up. 5 down, he calls. They throw the ball in the post. Gave me one of these, run on the post.
Not now.
Backs up on Williams, hit it, and it counts. Well, as Jason Williams leaves the court trying to figure out what he did wrong.
I'm trying to figure out what he did wrong. Nothing. He just can't guard, man. Who's gonna guard Larry Bird, man? I don't know why he thought that's just a delusional rookie, man. He just thought he had
What
it.
did he do wrong?
Hit that boy with a
You know what he did wrong? He guarded Larry Bird.
Yeah.
But Larry Bird is playing very well. One of those nights there's nothing you can really do. I mean, you can play excellent defense. There's no question about that. And then all of a sudden, Larry will burn you for 4, 5, 6 shots in a row. He's going to the right side. He's going to the left side. This time he backed him down. Just a little turnaround jump shot.
Now I'm like, oh, shit.
Never
Larry
go home
Bird.
again.
It's a wrap now. The only thing
Now
on
you
my
know how
mind
Julius felt.
is Mayflower. And you know what Mayflower is, right? That's the moving company. 1-800 Mayflower. I got to move out of the neighborhood. So I ran back down. I told him, I said, look, you want to fight? So I just started to grab him.
Wiggins is 1-on-3, and he's going to take it. And Jason Williams pushed off.
So the second half starts, and I'm on the bench, and he starts lighting up Charles Barkley again. He's lighting up Rick Mahorn. Then he's lighting up Arm McGillian.
For the Sixers, and Minute is back into the lineup for Philadelphia. Bird for 3. Bird to Gamble to Bird. Back outside. Bird for 3.
he was frying.
So now second half starts, and the same thing. Larry starts lighting up one. Lighting up another one. Lighting up another one. They get to me at the end of the bench. I start looking up in the stands with the fans. Right? And the coach comes down to the bench. You got nobody else to put in the game. And he looks at me, and I start looking into the stands with the fans.
Like, nah,
I wouldn't
y'all
give no eye
got it.
contact to Jimmy.
0. No, coach. Put one of these other rookies in, bro. Like, he just cooked me. I
Lying to
ain't
the
trying
coach.
to get cooked
And
again.
I'm like,
Understandable.
please, don't put me back in there with the white guy.
Understandable.
Please, whatever you do. I was like, please don't put me back in.
Right.
Now, that's the only punk story you're going to get from me because I was scared to go in the game to play against Larry Bird. It was the first time in my life I was ever scared to be go into a basketball game. So fast forward about 6, 7 years later, I make the All-Star team. And then when I got to the rookie team, the All-Star game, I walk in, and Larry Bird's the coach. And he's our coach. And when you make the All-Star team, you go in, and they have your minutes on because our Eagles are so big, and people think there's coaching that goes on in that game or in the NBA. There's really no coaching. NBA is 80% personnel. That's your team. 10% coaching, 10% luck. That's how you win games. But you go in and minutes are on the refrigerator, and I go in and I say, "Hey, how you doing, coach?" And Larry Bird looks at me and goes, "Your minutes on the refrigerator. Your minutes on the refrigerator." I was like, "Thanks, coach." And I started walking over to go see my minutes. He goes, "You fucking rookie." Mother effing rookie. Because that's what he had called me. Yeah. He called me and put the MF the rookie in the game way back.
Crazy.
See, and that's the only thing he said to me. So he remembered him lighting me up all those days.
Bird backs up on Williams, hit it, and it counts.
Got cooked by Bird, man. Happy to the best, man. Bird to go. Happy to the best of them.
Who was the biggest shit talker now that we're talking about this that you played against?
The best shit talkers in the NBA. Larry Bird was one.
Because, you know, I'm playing against Bird, who's a legendary shit talker.
But Bird didn't talk trash to you, did
Oh,
he?
my God. Bird talked trash to everybody.
I remember one time we were playing the Celtics. Larry says, "Chuck, can I talk to you a second?" I said, "Sure. What's up, LB?" He says, "Yo, man, y'all being disrespectful to me."
You guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, "What are you talking about?"
He's like, "Yeah, y'all being disrespectful." I said, "What are we doing?" He says, "Y'all got a white guy trying to guard me." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?"
Bird wants the ball on Bob Thornton, who's in the game. Off again.
Well, they need to put a speed guy on Bird.
Speed guy.
Switch by Thornton that time.
He got there quickly, but
Basically, that nigga said, "I need to put a black guy on Bird." That's basically what he wanted to say, but he said speed guy. He know what he wanted to say.
He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says,
"Hey, man, don't put a white guy on me. That's just fucking disrespectful." I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hanslick. You remember John Hanslick?
No, I don't
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out.
Here's where you don't want to let Bird kill you. That's that quick move, once again, by Larry Bird. Hanslick just has not been able to play. That's his fourth foul. All right, watch him push and shove inside. Hanslick, who takes nothing off anybody, pushing and shoving with Bird. Hanslick doing a good job denying, then picks up the foul. That's his fifth.
How's that a
Larry would run by
foul?
the bench until
How's that a foul on him? How's that a foul on him, though? He got pushed off. He didn't, what?
Good job denying, then picks up the foul. That's his fifth.
and Larry would run by the bench until Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. You disrespected me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
Yeah.
But that was Larry Bird.
The one I really hated to guard was Larry Bird. He was not a nice guy.
Bird against Ehlo with 10 on the shot clock.
He was not a nice guy. Craig Ehlo.
Matter of fact, there was one game and he was having a pretty rough first half.
So that night against the Celtics, I thought I was playing some pretty good defense on him.
If y'all didn't know, Craig Ehlo gave Jordan buckets one game. I ain't gonna
First
lie.
half, he was like 1 for 9 or something like that.
I kind of puffed up on him and walked beside him and was like, "Yeah, you're 1 for 10. I was like, "That's defense, you know?" And he just kind of looked at me and said, "There's 2 halves."
And when we came out in the second half, that's when he told me, "I hope your mom's not watching because I'm about to embarrass you." And I was like, "Why would you say that to me?"
And he came back out and hit about 10 in a row on me. And the last one was left-handed. And he asked me if my mother was watching because he wanted to embarrass me. So
Larry now over Ehlo. Larry wants it.
Not now.
He got it.
Yeah, he wound up with like 31, so it was embarrassing. And I did call her and ask her, and she was like, "Yes, I was watching." So I was embarrassed. Yeah.
Feels like there's probably more stories about Bird that are told than any other player.
Because he was the best trash talker ever. So Leon Wood was one of my teammates, and we're sitting in the locker room getting ready for the three-point shooting contest.
I was with the Clippers, right? So I'm halfway pissed off. So that year, they put me in the three-point shoot.
And the first 2 shooters up, Norm Nixon of the Clippers, and there's Norm taking what many players consider to be the easiest shot from the sideline.
I'm like, oh man, I didn't shoot threes. I never practiced for it.
Norm Nixon, outstanding guard for many years with the Lakers. Look at the concentration on him.
So we go back and we back getting ready to shoot it. So Larry walks in. He goes, "No."
And I was kind of just talking to Leon, trying to calm him down, and we had all these three-point shooters in there. Bird comes in and says, "Which one of you is gonna come in second place?" So, like, which one of you gonna come in second place?
So first words through the door.
Which one of you gonna come in second place? Dan?
It was over.
I'm sitting around. Nobody said nothing. It was one of the best scenes I've ever, like, I'm looking around. I'm not in the contest, so I can't say anything. Nobody said a word. And I said, man, I wish we had casinos. We could bet on the Larry Bird gonna win this three-point shooting
I would have
contest.
said, yeah, all right.
Because nobody said a thing.
Nobody ain't had no heart,
I
man.
was like, this thing is over. This is a wrap.
You know, everybody here shoot for second place. And I was so mad that I had practice, so I could at least do something. You know, everybody shooting, everybody going for second place.
You at the three-point competition, walking in the locker room. Who's playing? Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I felt so bad because Leon Wood never crossed the three-point line. All he did was he always shot threes. So I thought he might be the competition. When I walked in there, he's sitting there, and I said, okay, now they're down to the nitty-gritty. Who's coming in second? Because you already know who's going to win this. I think they were a little nervous.
Special.
And after Larry Bird hit 11 straight threes in this final round, he decided to hit one off the backboard just for fun.
Oh, wait a second, off the glass.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing.
Feels like there's probably more stories.
I knew I was gonna win
Bird
this thing.
that are-
That nigga Larry Bird is so special, bro. Special, bro. I'm talking about he had to talk trash to almost every player in the league. So every player got trash talked by Bird, man. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want to see more Bird videos, man? Y'all want to see highlights, trash talk? Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. No bad.